COVID sucks. In these new unprecedented times, it's important to stay safe, which is why in this PSA, I will be informing you about 3 very important and crucial ways to stay safe during the COVID pandemic. It's important to take these instructions seriously as to not spread the COVID any further. The number one most important thing to do during the COVID pandemic is to please wear your mask correctly. A lot of people seem to like wearing their mask below their noses, and this is just incorrect. Your mask is supposed to cover both your mouth and your nose, since these are 2 very important places to protect during the COVID virus. A very common complaint with masks is that many claim that they inhibit the amount you can breathe. Well, there's a very simple solution to this. Most masks have a part in the front where you can adjust how tightly it goes around your nose, which can make it easier to breathe in. Number 2 is washing your hands correctly. A lot of people seem to wash their hands without soap, and this is just stupid. If you want to keep the COVID pandemic from infecting you or your family, I highly recommend you learn how to wash your hands correctly. The procedure goes that you go to your sink and you wash your hands for a minimum of about 20 seconds. Make sure you rinse your hands fairly tightly around the fingers and around the palms so you can really rinse out the entirety of your hands. The safest way to protect yourself from getting the virus is also from just rinsing and sanitizing seats and chairs around you. This may seem impractical, but trust me, it actually does a lot in protecting you from the virus. And number 3 is social distancing. You're probably already pretty used to this due to last year and the whole virtual and school thing, but yes, keeping your distance at least 6 feet from people is proved to be a very valid way of keeping the virus from spreading to large groups of people. Obviously, people aren't expecting you to stay 6 feet away from people at all times, but please try to keep your distance and don't get too touchy with people. I hope this PSA was useful in teaching you how to stay safe from the COVID pandemic.